And everyone, welcome back to another very exciting season of Formula Worldwide Leagues. Welcome back to Wednesday Throwdown. Wednesday Throwdown F1. You notice quite a few things have changed with the drivers. But firstly, we are here in Portugal for the roller coaster that is Portimao. Let me get all my settings. See who's actually first out. The first car that is going to be out on track this season is going to be Crazy Conker in the Red Bull. And last time we saw Crazy Conker in the WTF race, his car was stuck in the middle of turn 3 at Austria. Hopefully for him, he doesn't have those kind of issues again this season. But as I was saying, I'd like to run through some driver changes. Drivers that you will not see here on Wednesdays anymore. So, your 3-time WTF champion, KDM, he's moved up. He's moved out of the Wednesday series. Good, and is sticking to Friday night reserving. Well, as you have Nate, who's moved up to Fridays, as well as Clue, and one man on a full-time basis. As Crazy Carter starts first lap of the season. Makes that corner very nicely. As we already have a penalty. We already have our first penalty of the season. We'll focus on that later. It's right on board. Flat out, turn 9. The uphill undulation section. Left. Right. Wide line, turn in as soon as you can. Hit that nice curve. Nice braking. Down the third gear, back on throttle. Using all the track on the exit. Staying close to the right hand side. Open up the track. And it's just a straight line to the finish. Close up 120.0 that is immediately eclipsed. First by Sono and then Silver on 18.1. Legacy gains to do on his first lap there. That's a 119.3. As Pack Daddy on the top of the session, first guy to break into the 17s. Maverick clouds the curb at turn 1. But doesn't get any elevation somehow. This car is all over the place at the moment. Now swings in a 16.8. Bangs in a 16.8 on his first lap. Wow. So Blake's time is up to the line. He can only do 1:18.0. Roadman behind him. One again, set 18. I set 18.6. As Riff put himself up to P5. Just so going for another push lap on his same set. And he's going even faster. Although he is down in sector 2. So with a better this time, getting to 17s. Himself third fastest. As I've had to slow down for this. Set 19.5 for his first lap. Now going on board with the Haas of Buns here. See what lap time he can put on the board. He can put it in the 16s as well. 16.9 for Brownest Buns. Pretty good lap time from the Haas driver. As Gasper has a half spin there, but he does recover it. Who else can I watch? Watch it too, will you? On board with pack battery action. Will you? It's purple sector 1. Purple sector 1. And yellow flag for. Okay, it's clear now. Has half a second up in the middle sector alone. As we are just approaching 9 minutes left in this quali session. Very close. All the way up, tucked up on the inside. We'll stay third. We'll stay third quickest. See, Gasker was on a quicker lap there.
Uphill again is 5 seconds up.
In sector 2 alone. As Mouslayer will start his second lap of the session. As Gasco goes P6 on 18th floor.
Right on board for the latter part of his lap. Sliding through there, he is up 3 and a bit tenths on his sector 2 time. He's coming to the line. What will it be for the V-carb driver? It's an improvement in position up to P5. Only because Roadbender put himself up P4 in the Aston. 17.5 on that last lap. He was not. But here he is now. Is barely down the second one time. About 400s. Fully committed. Now goes up the hill. Down. Then up once more. Turns right-handed. Turn 10. He's down 110. Rounding the final corner, can it be an improvement in time as Keon sets the third best time, now pulls into the pace and fails. Is Keon setting to go again here? Let's see. Scarters. So, right. I built Scarters. Right. Our guilt Scarters is up 6.5 tenths there.
on this lap. Let's see where this latest lap will put him. He's completely drained the battery. 11th. Is crazy about it? Now he's going for it. Now he's going for a lap. Because now we have some of our drivers coming out for their final laps of the session. On board with Pack Daddy here. He was just a bit down in our sector as he locks up going into the hairpin. As he has good traction coming out of that corner. So now Meow is on his final lap. And Buns is out of the pits. Pack Daddy once again just marginally down on his sector time. And this is it for him. Does not have time to go again and charge. Maverick goes P2. Pack Daddy did in the end invalidate that lap time. So that is his qualifying over. Now Slater's up 89 thousandths in sector 1. At the moment it looks set to expand that pole position. Sets purple sector 2. I hope that Aston is not on the racing line. Now Slater, good thing. He was off. Quick couple final corners for me, Slater here. Closest to the line, overtake button. It's a 16.4. His original pole time set by Mouslater. Now we're gonna on board here now with Guns in the ass, who is also up on his sector 1 time, just barely though. He is up. As he's gonna hope for his sake he does not get held up by this Williams here. Mercedes nicely gets out of the way. You think that is drift? That's a purple sector 2 for Buns. Barely up a 10th. He's definitely probably feeling some of the 30 air effect. Those corners. But also not too long away for a slipstream effect. As Toku goes P5, and Brownus can only improve to go onto the front row with 16.8. Maverick will end up in P3. Keon is 4th. Silkweed will be P5. Will be in all Williams row 3. Pack Daddy 6th. Roadmender is 7th. Blake MC will be 8th. Richards will be 9th. Gasker 10th. Prem will be 11th. Scarthers is 12th. Selno is 13th. Legacy Games 14th. And Racy Carter be 15th.
as it appears will be all sunny for today's race. Then let's take a look at everyone's tires as well. As the majority of the people have gone for the soft tires here at the start. 5 people taking the mediums, and Sono in P12 starting on the hards. For right now, at least. As Buns and Keon and Rogue have actually switched. Have also, actually, I was, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Relatively even split on starting tires. 8 soft runners, 6 medium runners, and 1 hard runner. As Blake forgot to go out for a final run on a fresh set. Is what he says. Okay. So, in a minute or two here, we should be getting the race underway. And the formation lap is on. Here at the Algarve International Circuit here in Portugal. 15 turns. Last real race here, of course, was 2021. Which was won by Lewis Hamilton. As we are set for the formation lap, now we will officially see what tires people have chosen. As yeah, 2 more people have chosen the hards. Half in 3rd and Gas Girl in 9th. They also decided to jump on to the hard tire. There'll be certainly some people I will be looking at here at the start. Be looking at the 2 Haas drivers. Also, we'll be looking at Hack Daddy in the Williams. See how he gets on. First race start in a little while. So in total, 4 soft tire runners, 8 medium runners, and 3 hard tires at the start. As Keon has got disqualified.
So I believe now we have the last car at the back of the grid. We do. And it's gonna be, and we are lights out, and someone is away before the start. That is Sono in the Alpines. Now we are underway here for the Portuguese Grand Prix. Here in Season 12. As that is a good start for Soapweaver. He is on the soft carbon tire. You would expect that. As now let's see how they file towards turn 3. Towards the hairpin with Silkweaver. Gonna think about a move onto the Haas. As there's a little bit of contact back there. That is the Aston almost into the back of the Haas. And this is the V-Carb and the Aston side by side. Almost touching. Like maintains the pace. Let's see overtake. He is ahead of Rogue Mentor. As Meow Slayer has almost already broken out the DRS here on lap 1. As now here's Blake and Maverick almost side by side to turn 15. As we come out to the front, Meow Slayer 1.2 second lead over Brown Sponge, who is now going wheel to wheel with Silkweaver. Silkweaver gets the spot but runs wide. Buns, you might want to do the cut up and underneath of him here. As Buns will get DRS to try and fight this back against the Williams. Go down the inside. Certainly thought about it. As now let us take a look at our position changes. As Prem almost lost it there ahead of Pack Daddy. Gotta try and go for a move here. As he is dive bomb there by that Aston. That's Brogman there, dude. And sends up the inside here. But gets all squirrely and out of shape there. He's now going to be under pressure from the McLaren behind of Gasper. Fails to maintain it. As now, let's run through the position changes here. As Pack Guy, he's going to get a move done on Prem here. Turn 1. Yeah, he sure is. Back up at the 7. As Silkweaver is up 3 spots, Buns is down 1, Blake's up 3, Maverick is down 3, of course you'd expect that on the hard compound. Pack Daddy down 1, Prem is up 2, Prem's down 1, Rogue Mentor's up down only 1 now, Legacy is up 3, Gascar down 2, Refractor down 2, up 2, Scarfa's down 2, Crazy Carter down up 1, and Sono down 3 with that jump start. As we have now, that is Legacy. And now, so I'm sorry, that's Prem now, getting back ahead of the Aston Martin. Now Blake has dropped Maverick from the DRS. Maverick's going to be under pressure here from Pack Daddy. Williams down the straight with DRS. He's actually done the fastest lap of the race. 1:19.5. On a mission, Pack Daddy goes too far, goes off track, as does Mav. Right there. In DRS, he is within the DRS range already of Blake. We should be seeing 1 stoppers here today. as Mail Slayer has opened up a 2-second gap out in front to Silk Weaver. I can see right now, at least, he is using a lot more ERS than Blake is at the same time. As Grande might be going for a move here on Silkweaver. We take that second place. He does. Guns may just ran a little wheel off track limits there. Now we look for the rear wing of the ass. See if Silkweaver want to fight this one back. See Keon in the background as well. The fact that he tries to move down the inside of Blake, but Blake gets him on the switchback there into the hairpin. Here comes Keon. I think he just got him around the outside there of that corner around the outside of turn 10 that was. So now we're gonna have two battles to watch here. We're gonna have Pac Daddy on Blake, and we're gonna have these three cars here. Expect Brownus to probably get double overtaken because of the DRS. Silk actually go for it though. He does on the outside, and he keeps it within the track as well. This Pac does get past Blake, but has a massive walk up at turn 3. Now turn 4. Pointer run through there for Pac Daddy. He'll maintain the advantage. As Blake and all this fighting just helps me oscillate even more. And it already does. Gap out in front up to 3.8 seconds. We'll see. As we do have a yellow flag, that is for Levy Aston. That yellow flag's already cleared up. The question is, can I break the DRS here? Seeming unlikely at the moment. Bit of a wide line there. Potentially see himself under threat from Silk. He's gonna take him into turn 1. Watch from the rear wing of William. He had a cleaner run for that corner. Oh, Brown is almost into the back. As we have our first penalty of the season. It is Legacy Games. It's a 3-second time penalty for full track infringements. That one lock up by Buns there might have cost him a little bit of, may have cost him DRS. He may still be fine though. Yeah, it didn't cost him too much. These guys are both nearly at 100% ERS charge. To the inside. They both run off the track. And Silk there with a bigger lock up there. He almost gets out of out of turn 4 there. FDRS. Yellow flag is for Sono in the back, in the Alpine. Looks to have a little spin. Let's quickly back up and underway. As Keon is starting he is attempting to drop Silkweaver. Gap is 7/10. As now Blake's still on using all his a little bit more of his ERS here. Now he's on the button down the straight. The fact that he's flashing, he knows he can bounce here and take the position away. Back up into the top 5 for Blake, as he can see the cars ahead. Clear now that they're fighting. They might be slowing to shut it all down. So we'll see if Blake and Pack actually make this 5-car battle soon. As Prémio is our second driver to get a penalty this season for multiple track limit penalties, track limit warnings as well. As that's almost a big moment there for Keon. So down the inside, Keon still holding it through. Blake is just was under 2 seconds back in this battle now. That mistake Keon has cost him. Silkweaver's definitely getting past him. And so is Brownus. Brownus might be going for the double. He certainly tried it. Now he's wheel to wheel with Keon. With turn 3. The up another. He gets the better line. The better exit. Keon's on the button. At one moment, like Brownus Buns would end up at the top at the end of this lap of that battle. He's at the back train. As that's I think a little spin there for the Refractor. Down in 11. As Keon makes contact there with the Williams. He almost makes contact again. As Haas was there, as Pack Daddy has gotten back past Blake in the midst of all this. And he's got DRS. He's joining this battle. So I wonder, does Keon have no damage? It seems. Damage. He's taking a sigh of relief. Runs into the back of him again. I tell you, who is running to the back of? That is Brownus Guns, Pack Daddy. Daddy is here. There's more contact made. Pack Daddy trying to get real racy here with the ass. He almost has a slippery moment there. And here comes Pack Daddy. Inside. Just drives him a bit wide. Sideline gets the job done. P4. Yellow flag, that is for one of the Red Bulls, I think. It is. Silk and Keon are fighting really hard. It's that battle with Pack and
Roundness has taken them out of the both of them out of the DRS. Comes back that he's not backing out. Not backing away from this lightly at all. Now Roundness funds does get a little bit deep there. Probably allows Pack Daddy to have a better run. Does have the DRS. Ask Pack Daddy to run first of the top 5 to get a time penalty for track infringements. As Roundness has called back in the DRS of Silk, who has lost the DRS to Keon. Out front. Once again, battle as Silk goes into the pits as Roundness is getting the toe, trying to get the maximum toe possible. Can't blame him from Pack Daddy though. He runs a smidge wide there. Pack locks up. See how his run is towards turn 4 is. So Silkweaver puts on the medium tires and he will go to the end of the race. This Pack has about 30% more ERS to play with. Roundness, but he does have a 3-second penalty in. That is probably another warning. He is about 6 cents back. 5 cents back. Maybe we'll see if he'll push the issue here. Overtaken as our leader Meow Slayer is in. He's onto the medium tires. Now Keon is your race leader. Here comes Pack Daddy. Is he gonna? You wanna think about a move in the hairpin in the turn 5? Might have been a slight contact there. All in all, good racing as the tractor gets a second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. That is the yellow flag. Is that for that's McLaren? Is that Gas Girl? That is Gas Girl. Yeah. That is Gas Girl. See, I'm part of it by approach. As now, Roundness Buns will be overtaken down the straight. Got both drivers on the button. But Buns can't do much without the power of DRS that is there. Pack does maybe go a little bit wide. Buns does try to cut in underneath, but he has a little twitchy moment coming out of that corner. Check up on Meow Slayer's progress. As Gas Girl gets a 3-second time penalty for track infringements. Shit.
as I expect these guys to pit maybe lap 20, 21 off these medium tires. Go onto the soft tires. Now Buns will have DRS. And now Slayer moves past another car. That would be lovely. Yes, yes. Fair, fair. Good, bad. Hey. As Brown's Buns actually pull the undercut here on Pack Daddy. He's going into the pits. See what tires he puts on. From this set in the race, soft tires will be very much pushing as he does box for the hard tires. Those Brown's Buns here on lap 17. As Silk Weaver goes by him. He's on 4-lap old medium. I wonder what Pack Daddy will do. Will he cover Brown's Buns there on the hards, or is he gonna go to extend to the softs? Again, soft tire pit window. Lap 20, lap 21. No, you can't join. Bruh. Oh, it's Brown's Buns has actually had a little bit of a moment there. He's off in the gravel. Temporarily yellow flags as a Haas driver does get back up and moving. But he has lost all the ground he could have. Let's see, gap to leader right now is now 36 seconds. This gap to provisional P1 now Slayer is 22 seconds. As he does make quick up thereof Mercedes. Let's see. Not really a lot of close battles here on track at the moment. Closest gap is 2 seconds late and after. As Blake is pulls into the pits this lap, as does Maverick. Blake has gone 18 laps on these mediums. Maverick has gone 18 laps on the hards. Let's see which tire does each driver put on? Blake puts on the softs. I imagine Maverick will put on mediums. He does. Both tires can go to the end. This will be crucial. He got out ahead of Gas Girl as that is but spicy and touch and go. As Baghdadi gets another 3-second penalty for track limits. Gas Girl definitely won't be happy with that. Maverick did what he had to do. Just coming out of the pits. Just bad timing for the McLaren, man. Yes, Maverick has come out ahead of his teammate due to his teammate's misfortune. We have Silkweaver all over the back here of Roguemender, who still has not come in. Williams is going to make easy work of the Aston there. Well before turn 1. Nice move. Bear in mind, Roguemender has not pit yet. He's on the same strategy, same lead as the top two. Well, it's a couple of others. Okay. 19 lap old hards versus 30 lap old hards. See how this will go for Gas Brownest. As Keon finally pits, does pit from the lead. Baghdadi will stay out and take over the lead for a moment as Keon comes in, puts those soft tires on. Touch and go with Silkweaver to see if he is ahead of Silkweaver or not. He will be behind Silkweaver, but on much fresher tires. 8 lap fresher tires, 1 step softer compound. As Blake sets the fastest lap, 18.7. As Silk's gap between the Oscillator is about 10, let's say 10.8 seconds, 10.6 seconds. Keon's gap to the Oscillator is about 12 seconds. We are approaching 12 laps to go. This race as Baghdadi comes in. And Oscillator retakes the lead. So, and then Baghdadi on to the soft tires goes. So let's see what the gap will be. Oscillator 10 seconds. Silk and about 5 tenths further back is Keon. So ideally for Keon, he's gonna get past Silkweaver, and he does it immediately right on cue. Down the inside into the hairpin. And he gets the amazing traction on those soft compound tires. And alright now, Keon, effectively, you're on 7 lap pressure tires. You're on a step softer compound. Effectively, catch the Oscillator by about almost a whole second a lap. As Roguemender goes around there for a little spin. And Baghdadi is all over the back of Blake here in the V-Carb.
Rear pressure tires. John smashes the fastest lap. 317. As Pack Daddy will clear Blake into turn 1 relatively easy there. As Roguemender finally comes in to get off those mediums. As this Gas Girl who gets a 10-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Alright. As Gas Girl retires in the pit lane and immediately leaves the session. Not how Gas Girl wanted to start his season. Pack Daddy goes up, runs a little bit wide. Now, he already has 6 seconds in penalties. So as it stands, he's gonna lose a place, not only to just Blake, but also Maverick 6th. If he's not careful, could end up losing another spot. Brownest, if he's not careful. Can Blake get the up and under there? He thought about it. It's a little squirrely there on the exit of 4. Is a yellow flag. Is a yellow flag. Yellow flag's cleared. Okay. As Pack is about to drop Blake from DRS, that means Pack Daddy can potentially try and carve out as much of a deficit the cars behind us can. Maintain place. Is that a Haas? I think that might have been Brownish with a little spin there. Again, as Blake still has DRS. Just barely. This Pack though, he does. It's a pretty hefty lockup. But both cars uneasy for turn 4. Pack Daddy having the better line through that corner. Blake does have the ERS advantage. He can afford to use more ERS than Pack to close the gap. He can afford to. Now, that is another little moment there from Pack Daddy. He's fast, he's got it, but you can't just break him out of the RS quite yet. He almost does it there. Blake now is on the butt. And he gets out of trouble. As Keon gets a 3-second time penalty for exceeding track limits. He's made that gap down. He's cut that gap down to 6.5 seconds. Relatively short time. Alright, yep. Closest battle on track. Pack versus Blake. As Roguemender will pick up another 3-second time penalty for track limits. 7 laps to go. Really good turn 1. Fact that he gets another 3-second penalty, so now he's up to 9 seconds. Like on the button, he goes for it. Down the inside, at the hairpin. He makes the move. Stick, or does he? Fact that he coming back around the outside. There's contact. There's a slight bit of contact there. As they're still side by side. They're still side by side here. As we go through the roller coaster that is Sector 2. Is Blake gonna get the up and under on him? He definitely tries it. He gets him. Gets the up and under switchback. That's racing hard. Love it. Even if this is gonna be all for none. For the fact that he's 9-second penalty on the inside of turn 15. Even before the corner's done. The fact that he gets him back. Blake thought he got the move done. But Pack Patty with another huge lockup in the turn 3. And Blake's from the effect of a dirty air. Five laps to go here. Here in Portugal. Pretty entertaining race outside of Meow Slayer. Just running away with the whole thing. Good fight. Rest of the top 5 position. We may not be all done and over yet. Discussing the top 5. On track at least. Maverick is right here too. Ready to pounce if the tire wear on those soft runners gets to him. The yellow flag, that is Legacy. He asked. As Blake now has officially fallen outside of the DRS range from Pack Daddy. Pack Daddy has cleared him, but could be under pressure by the end of the race from Maverick behind. Maybe something to keep an eye out. On. So now we're going to go through one more time through our position changes. Meow Slayer started on pole, still leading, led every single lap of this race. Keon is up 2 spots, Silk is up 2 spots, as is Pack Daddy. Blake is up 2 spots,
Maverick's down 3. Biggest loser of this race. His bonus funds. He's lost 5 spots. Rogue has lost 1. Rick has gained 5. Darkers is up 1. Ken is down 1. Legacy is up 1. Crazy Coder is up 2. And Sono is down 2. Gasper being our lone DNF today. And yeah, Maverick is in the DRS range. Maverick is in the DRS range of Blake here. I think he's gonna get him down the straight here. Blake with the button on. Maverick forward to go for it here. It's better of it. But look at that V car in front. It's just swirling around. Even more so now. Blake offered a defensive shake to Maverick here. He cannot. Down the inside goes the Haas at the hairpin and takes 5th position away. V-car driver. Blake will stay on him to see if he can potentially get that 5th place back. Hack is starting to actually does have DRS off his teammate for 3rd. As remember though, Pack Daddy's 9-second penalty, he's still gonna finish P6. Finish behind Maverick and behind Blake. So as well, he will be behind, so he does make it pass. As Aston gets out of the way there, pretty nicely. As now we start our final lap of the race. Final lap here. So Meow Slayer start to finish. Start to finish here in Portugal. See if the 2 Williams will do something. Even though this overtake will probably mean nothing. We'll see if Pack Daddy still wants to get it done on track. I see, whoa, DRS and ERS assisted there. Gets him into the hairpin. Up to P3 on track. Now as Blake gets a 3-second penalty. But that should leave him fine, Pack Daddy. But now, rounding the final corner here in Portugal. It is Meow Slayer K on top. He wins the Portuguese Grand Prix. What a display. On to finish out in P2. Pack Daddy. What a return. What a return to FWL. He may not keep that 3rd place, but he does finish 3rd place on track. After penalties, it will be Silkweaver taking the final podium spot here in Portugal. It will be Maverick P4, Blake P5, Pack Daddy, as I said, drop down to P6 with that penalty. Buns comes home to finish 7th. In a day where he could have had a lot more without those spins. Rogue Mender will come across P8 for the Aston. Refractor P9. Actually, Rip has that 10-second penalty. He'll come P9 on track. It'll be Prem who ends up taking P9 here. Or what happened? Prem takes P10. I think the other Mercedes took P9. Scarthers. So Scarthers 9th. And then Prem will round out the top 10. As mentioned, everyone, I should check Twitch chat. Why? Oh, I'll see, huh? Uh-huh, of course. Your famous line. As yeah, Prem will take the final spot in the top 10. That'll be Refractor closing out P11. Legacy Games is 12th. Crazy Carter 13th. And Sona will round out your finishers today. Finishers and point scorers today in 14th. As the fastest lap of the race did go to Keon with a 17.9. Almost a whole second faster than anybody else. Wow. Okay. Well, that will do it for Wednesday Throwdown F1. Make sure you tune back in on Friday for our Friday Night Lights at Portugal with your commentators Dak and Roach. Until I'll see you on Friday.